Good morning, y'all. I'm almost finished with this laundry room project. I abandoned my whole get it done in a certain period of time, and that was working for me. But now it's not working for me because I'm ready. I got other stuff to do, so I'm ready to be. I'm gonna reinsert a deadline to be finished, hopefully by today. But the finishing pieces may take a few more days, but definitely be finished most of everything by today because I just have a lot of other projects that I have to work on. So, yesterday I made good progress with this wall. You can see I put my first coat of white paint on it, and when the sun was shining yesterday and came into this room, it was just so like beautiful. And so I'm glad I went with the decision to do this wall white. I am abandoning my original idea. Remember, this all started with I was going to do this stencil pattern, this wallpaper, which I actually use on the other wall, on this wall. And that would really be kind of dope. But what I've since discovered is, one, I ain't got that kind of time to do a stencil. Two, I really just don't feel like doing it. Two, because I use that wallpaper on the opposite wall, on this wall, I feel like having a stencil on this wall would not really add an additional value, aesthetic value to it. It wouldn't be too much, to be honest, but it would not necessarily add value. So why invest a lot of extra time into something that's not going to really add value? So I'm going to leave it all white. I also didn't do the black band down here. I might do it, but because I did this wall black, and I did the kind of black shiplap down here, that kind of balances out and breaks up the pattern from the floor. So we'll see how that all comes out, but I'm pretty sure my third eye is looking ahead and saying that this is going to be fine. The other thing that I did this weekend, or yesterday, is I took the knobs off, and we're going from black to gold. So I sprayed painted those and put them on the cabinet. I did not like the the coat rack, because it just was, it just didn't do anything for me. I wanted a more modern kind of style, so I was going to make my own coat rack. But I wind up just spray painting the hooks on these. This was like a silver to match my ceiling fan. See there? So I think I'm going to go with this just because I ran out of time. However, what I had decided was I was going to make my own coat rack, and I started with basically a piece of plywood that I stained to match the benches. It wasn't supposed to be white here. I started with stenciling. I was going to put our family name up here, and then add hooks to the coat rack and then trim it out in black so it would kind of match the benches and also be more clean line. Like I like, but I screwed up the stencil. You probably can't see I started with an L, but it didn't look right. So I covered it with white paint, and I'm gonna fix this up, and it'll probably just be like a little sign, and I'll put established when we establish our homestead there. But I abandoned the whole idea of tossing this coat rack and starting over new. So what we're gonna have is pretty much like a coat rack and a sign on top of it. So that'll blend, I think. Usually it comes out okay. But bottom line, I am pretty much done with this project, except for the finishing touches, and I'm happy about the progress so far. I'm happy that I kind of stuck with it, but also stuck with it in terms of like not jumping to another project until I finish this. I have decided that for now, I'm just going to finish wallpapering this wall, and I'm not going to necessarily do anything to these shelves because that would elongate the project, because I really want to take this down and put cabinets up. But it's fine. I might just reorganize it and put some decorative baskets up there and leave it as such. And then I'm going to accessorize and be done with it. So hopefully I'll share with you final project soon. Oh, one other thing. I got my wall sconces, and I really like how they look. Ain't they cute? So these can be hardwired as well as plug-in. And now, although I hate plugs, because of course, and hardwired will look clean, there is no electricity on this side. And although my husband is a master at doing a lot of things, this project I wasn't even supposed to be working on. We're renovating 2 properties right now, so this project can't take my time and energy. So the last thing I wanted to do is also take him off task and say, can you hardwire these lights onto this wall? So I just got the plug-in version, and they're pretty cool. So I'll hang those up and share them with you. Hopefully I will have a whole big reveal later today. Don't wait for it though. It might be 2025, it might be later today, or it might be later this week. Let's go for later this week, inshallah. All right, bye. See y'all. Thank you for watching.